Our program at Gulf University for Science and Technology in Education gives our students a very strong foundation in both literature and English language skills, while also providing them with the instructional framework that they need to be future teachers and leaders in education in the state of Kuwait. All of our students graduate from our program with a degree in English and certification in secondary education. And what this means is that the foundation that we provide for our students is a very strong one in the English and literature fields. This model is the model that is used in the USA for preparation of secondary high school teachers. The reason for this is that it's felt that at the high school level, the teacher needs a very strong foundation in the subject material that they will be teaching, in addition to courses in instructional methodology, pedagogy, curriculum, and classroom management, assessment, and the foundation courses in education. So that is the model that we're using here at GUST. Most of our students enter the education courses in their junior year after completing approximately 60 hours of foundation coursework and a majority of their English courses. At that point, we group our students in cohorts, which means that a group of students will start the education courses, and that group of students will move through all of the education courses together until graduation. Again, this is the model that is typically used now in the U.S. In teacher preparation programs. The reason for this is, by grouping students in cohorts, we're creating an environment for them that models the department concept that they will be in when they graduate and go to a school for teaching. They will have colleagues, they will have people that they will have to work with and see every day. So what we're doing by grouping our students into cohorts is trying to recreate as closely as possible the group cooperation, the working together, the environment that they will meet when they are in the future, when they're assigned their schools and they get their own classrooms. Now, in regard to our education courses, our students start out in their first semester of the education program taking introductory courses such as history of schools, introduction to teaching, introduction to learning, introduction to schools, how schools are designed and managed. After that, the program starts to become more specific. Our students in their second semester take classes in educational psychology. They take classes in secondary reading methods, teaching writing in secondary school, classroom management. Now, one very important part of our program has to do with the time that the students spend actually in schools. Our students, starting from the first semester of their senior year, begin their internship or clock hour time within the classroom setting. In the first semester of their senior year, students take only 2 education courses. One is focusing on the curriculum of teaching English, and we go through all aspects of English language instruction at the secondary level. And simultaneously, while the student is taking the curriculum methods course, they are also doing an internship which involves going to a school, visiting a classroom for a set amount of hours per week and observing. Just observing. We want the students to see and observe classroom management. We want them to see the curriculum. We want to see how the instructional strategies the teachers are using in the classroom. Of course, we don't just send the students out and let them observe everything. We use what's called targeted observation, where we give students exact topics that they're supposed to be watching for during their observation in the classroom. So that is done in the first semester of the senior year. Then the last semester that the student spends in our education program, the student is student teaching, and that means that the student is assigned a classroom in a local public school, and the student is teaching that class during the last semester of their time here at GUST. By doing this, we're giving our students 1 semester of observing and 1 semester of hands-on actual teaching in the classroom with their mentor teacher and their mentor head of department. During their final semester at the university, they're evaluated by their assigned classroom teacher, the head of the department at the school in which they are assigned, and then I do 3 formal observations on them from the university's perspective, evaluating them according to criteria that's typically used in the U.S. to evaluate beginning teachers. So all in all, we feel like that we're preparing our teachers to meet both the curriculum demands of teaching English to high school students, as well as preparing them for life in the classroom and life as part of their school's English department.